Hello guys. This is my first time recording, so I am probably gonna be acting a little bit awkward, but this is basically a video about my old artwork versus my most recent ones. Let me just get straight into it. So this was made in 6th grade, I believe, if not 5th grade. I'll be showing you highlights of all of my sketchbooks because there's just so many art and so many blank pages in each of them. It'll probably take around 5 hours to go through it all, so I don't think you guys would want to see all that. Let's start with this artwork. This was inspired heavily by Little Nightmares, and I believe they are the two main characters in one of the games. I didn't really have anything to say about that. There wasn't much story to it. It was unfinished, and yeah. So my second highlight is this drawing right here. This was also inspired by something else, another game. It's called Sky Children of Light, and I don't know why, but I really like the design of the characters, the small little characters when you explore. So I decided to make my own original character from it. I think there's another drawing of him on another. Nope, that's not it. Sorry guys, I scrolled too far. Bruh. Alright, here we go. Yeah. I have no clue what his name is. Now that I'm looking through all of the pages of this book, it seems like I don't have a lot of finished artwork. So this was the best I could find. Can you guess where I got inspiration from? If you guess Tokyo Ghoul, yeah, you're right. I didn't really have a lot of original ideas when I first started, which is still a struggle now. If you're looking back at the little paintings, some of them are from Pinterest and you may have recognized them by now. I had a lot of inspiration. I think we'll move on from this sketchbook. Yeah, there's really not much to say. It's kind of bland. Just, you know, starting to learn the basics and all. Here, I'll show you a couple more. Let's just flip through random pages. Yep. Oh, sorry, that's upside down. And yep. I believe that's Inumaki. Okay. This has a lot of my best artworks from 6th to 7th grade, and I think a little bit of 8th grade. Man, I haven't opened these in such a long time, so let me just find the best ones real quick. Hold up. Okay, these are the best of the best. Oh, the folder's on the ground. Anyways, I feel like I'm slowly creeping up towards you guys. Okay, so this is again anime inspired. Everything is about to be anime inspired. That is where I started. So this is from Hunter x Hunter. I think I just referenced a screenshot of one of the scenes from there and just copied it, basically. I never traced, but I did look at pictures and just draw in every single detail. So there's not much original work right now in this, what, timeline? No, this yeah, okay, you get it. More Hunter x Hunter. We got Killua when he's happy. This was some random school project of me having to merge two characters together. So cute. Hope you see this in your dreams. Oh, this is different. This is different. So this I think this was like one of those transition videos when you like draw like something like a doodle and then it like automatically transforms. So yeah, I remember doing a lot of that stuff. This is my only realistic drawing from 6th grade that I saved. This was from uh, one of the tutorials of, or not really a tutorial, it was like a speed draw, and I slowed down the speed draw and then I copied like their exact hand movements in this YouTube channel's video. This is how it turned out. So more Tokyo Ghoul. I watched a lot of My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer, Tokyo Ghoul. I really liked it, okay? I can already see you staring at me. Stop. Anyways, this is one of the artworks that I was really proud of back then. I really like the blending shading. You see it? Yeah, I don't think you can see it. Okay, sorry. So there's really not much to say about this. This was just in one of the scenes and I took a screenshot and I drew it. More Demon Slayer content. And then we move on to Avatar, which is not an anime, but a cartoon, so still stylistic animation. Yeah. Oh, I didn't see it, but I also copied the letters too. Lettering. Ooh. Let me know if that is written down correctly, or if it says something else that I didn't mean to. And last but not least, My Hero Academia, Shoto Todoroki. Yeah. This is my first time trying to like draw side profiles. So let me know how I did. Okay guys, here is a bonus. This was an original character that I made. I think they're a combination of Pain, Naruto, Dabi from My Hero Academia, and maybe Kakashi, because he's got like 2 different eyeball colors. Oh yeah, and no, that's it. Yeah guys, he was the most powerful character that I made. He's got angel wings. He's half wolf, half demon, half human, half eye colors, different eye colors. Yeah. All right guys, I think that's enough old art content. Let me give you some unsolicited advice. I have no clue what that means. If your art starts out not like how you want it to turn out, don't be discouraged, because what I show you has taken me years and years to learn. And even before that, I was drawing art ever since I was like 6. So I think you should really trust the process in your creations. If people say your art is shit, then they're shit people. So don't listen to them. Don't be discouraged. A lot of people will compare themselves to you to make them feel better if your art looks, I guess, worse in their eyes. But remember, art is a process, and it doesn't come to people like a snap, okay? Anyways, here is art starting in high school. So this is one of the books that was lended to me by a teacher to all the classmates. Yeah. We're only gonna do highlights, okay? Okay, so this was one of the first projects that the class did for drawing and painting one, it was when you couldn't look at the paper. Actually, you could, but you tried to not look at the paper, like, for the whole entire time. Like, you're supposed to go down and then up and then down while still like scribbling. And I believe this was only made with one line. I think it was called contour drawing. I don't know, I'll search it up, and if I'm wrong, I'll correct myself in editing. Yeah, just ignore this. I don't know where it came from, but shoe. Yeah, they made us take off our shoe. I remember now. They made us take off our shoe, put it on the table, and then do the contour drawing, not looking at the paper. Wow, okay. This one is gonna stick out, cause it's red. This was... it wasn't charcoal, but it was like a red. It was similar to charcoal, but it wasn't charcoal. I referenced one of the skulls in the classroom, and well, there's not much to say to it. It's a realistic drawing of a skull made in 9th or 10th grade. Okay, here is when I started to draw women. That is insane. I think this is like the start of when I wanted to draw both genders instead of just men. Because when I was looking at the my whole other sketchbooks, I had no pictures of women. I mean, no drawings of women. That is not diversity. I am ashamed. But here you go. This I was also trying to learn how to blend. I didn't really understand what I was doing. I was just copying what I saw like a printer. Very low quality printer. Wow, okay. Not only did I have sketches, I also had paintings in here. That blew my mind when I saw it. We went outside for one of our last days of school, and I took a picture of one of the trees that I liked, and I went back in the classroom and I painted it. Wow. I'm so interesting, right guys? Thank you. So original. Anyways. Okay, I don't know what I was trying to go for here. Or here. Maybe it was one of those projects where you just gave up. And you said get to the page and you just let your mind run loose. Sometimes you do need that. So my cat stole my seat, so I have to stand now. So okay, this is my last one for this sketchbook for the high school one. I think that was like 9th or 10th grade. Yeah. This is my attempt at watercolor on a very small page in sections. As you can see, oh shit. Okay, hold on. Mom just called me, so back to what I was saying. This is my attempt at watercolor. I think I remember it being very wild, like it was harder to control the watercolor. Yeah, that's why there's splotches on some of the pages. I don't know if you can see it, but it was just overall really hard to control, and me personally, I didn't like it because well, it's just not my thing. But like, yeah, that's it for this one. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to tell you, but it's also like nighttime outside right now. That's why the lighting just drastically went down. Where is my last one? Okay, now this is what I showed you in the beginning. This is my most recent sketchbook so far, so prepare to have your mind blown. Just kidding, it doesn't have anything really interesting. So these are just sketches, okay? I found most of these on Pinterest. Maybe I'll show you an original one. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, so this is one of my original drawings. The backstory, oh wait, why did I pull it away? The backstory behind this is that this was just what was on my mind when I was drawing in class. I was kind of bored, so this was where my mind was when I was sitting motionless in class. If anyone was wondering and thinks I'm weird, this is what I think about. At least in the past. I'll show you like 2 more. Hold up. Okay. Now it just goes back to sketches on Pinterest that I copy. And this is when I went outside around my neighborhood and just sketched like random nature scenery as I walked with my cat, by the way. There's a car on the tree. Interpret that. It has some deep meaning. More Pinterest. More Pinterest. Guys, are we seeing a common theme? Let me know. More Pinterest. Oh, this isn't from Pinterest. This was, if you ever went to the the Met Museum. Sorry. I took a photo of one of their statues and referenced it to make one like stylized, realistic drawing. I also have this one that I took a photo of and also sketched. So yeah, that is for the last sketchbook. But notice how I have paintings on the wall, and notice how I had paintings on the other sketchbook from high school, and I'm still in high school, by the way. Okay, look at this. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna hold it. Okay, hold on. Wait, that's the wrong way. Okay. Yeah. That one was probably my biggest, this one is probably my biggest painting project so far. It was meant to be for my teacher's window, and I'm supposed to give it to her tomorrow when school starts. So yeah.